Hello and welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda, where in the last episode we finished most of Kadara's problems by activating the vault and building a colony there, and then also taking care of the architect that was going on there. So now we get to do something different, and I decided that
AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
I have AVP outstanding that I could spend or cannot. Just don't care much. Pick up some loot because of the AVP, yeah. Yay. I have 6 crop. Holy F. Alright. We aren't actually missing much, to be honest. Oh god. I really don't see the need for why I would want any of that. Let's increase our cargo our inventory capacity though. Now I don't want to earn something in regular intervals because that's totally not interesting because I need to be at this specific terminal to retrieve it, but I think I already talked about that. I guess I should have activated the rest earlier. Well, not that I really needed that because I have enough research data to build what I wanted to. Anyway, we had a lead on the Turian Arc, which actually led us to Eldon where we were just at, but then we didn't find much, only a few pods. So let's call a Venus spot that.
Ryder, I was just about to call you.
Everything all right?
I've got numbers, coordinates, flashing in my head. I think it's an SOS from Mason.
Well, it's possible.
It could be coming from your salmon plant.
He's sending me his location.
We did find evidence that Natanus may be intact.
What evidence?
A bunch of stasis pods were jettisoned from the Ark, no survivors. But the logs show it happened long after Natanus hit the Scourge.
Someone's still flying the damn thing.
Oh, let's not get too excited yet. We don't know in what condition it's in.
Scourge or not, colonists were ejected from the Ark.
There must be an explanation. Here are the coordinates for my implant. Meet me there. We'll find answers.
So I've decided to continue investigating that because I would really like to find out where the Turians are at, you know? Now that we have the Asari back, it just wouldn't be the same without bickering from the Turians and the Solarians too, and we don't have any reliable leads on the Solarian Arc at the moment, so let's go for what we can.
Tracking a remnant architect.
Yeah. Alright, still stuff that we can scan somewhere around our current location. Something appears to be there, going on there. I mean, something's flashing, but... Oh, why is it in that system all of a sudden? Very interesting. Aside from that, there's a few things that we can take care of on other planets. Interestingly, a lot of them are on Kadara, which would kind of be located along the way. But I think I'll actually take care of that later. Now let's follow up on that lead. So it doesn't lead us down to another main mission, but even if it were, it would be okay for me.
Look at these readings. This system is beautiful.
I'll say, that's a stellar nursery. Stars are born out here.
No, whoever Arc Natanus auto scanners, I'm not gonna scan the rest of the system as the Arc will take care of this. No, we got to go for the fucking Arc.
By avatars.
God. I can scan the rest of the system later, guys. Not sure what it's doing here, but well, it doesn't look good.
That's the Turian Ark. It's seen better days.
Incoming call.
Pathfinder, I think we're on the right track.
No kidding. Is it safe to board?
Only one way to find out. I'll meet you inside.
Well, the pod count is seriously deteriorated. There's only like 15,000 of what used to be 20,000. And we can see it as damage on several decks. Not sure from what. Weapons fire? Maybe. As you can see, a lot of the systems aren't working very well. Moving the Thanos would be ill-advised, but the ship shouldn't safe enough for recovery team to extract remaining stasis pods. Sure, not sure how we would extract the stasis pods, but we're gonna go in there and figure out what's going on there.
Limited power. Life support's busted. Surprised there's any gravity at all.
Seems like it had one hell of a journey.
Looks like it barreled its way through the Scourge by force.
HO47C. It was supposed to be the Turian homeworld in Helios.
Like Habitat 7.
Whoever was piloting the Ark wanted to get here, no matter the cost.
Yeah, but if the cost is ejecting stasis pods, then maybe it's a bad plan.
Even if that meant jettisoning entire sections of the Ark.
It doesn't make sense. Come on. Speculating won't get us anywhere.
We're lucky this part of the Ark survived.
Looks can be deceiving, Pathfinder. The hull is barely holding together.
Thanks, Sam. Always a ray of sunshine.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
Hey, this door's still got power.
I wouldn't open that, Pathfinder. It leads to space. Perhaps you could divert the power to a different door.
I think we got mag boots. Captain Dea Praeton to Mason Barrow Pathfinder. A report attached, but a new home is going to put Palavan to shame. Mason, what did I tell you about sending me science crap? Unless it's got charts and pictures, it's all gibberish to me. Dea. P.S. You and Rick's up for drinks after the goodbye party. I've got a special bottle of forest crap. Don't want anyone sampling. Attachment Habitat 7 profile V2 now with more charts and pictures, and as for drinks will be there. You know how much Avi loves this forest.
Power has been diverted, Pathfinder.
Oh. Plant isn't doing too well.
This one's still got juice.
Looks pretty busted. Think your Sam can get us in?
Only one way to find out.
I found a log from Dea Praeton, the Ark's captain. The video is corrupt, but I can recover the audio.
Play it.
Something's tearing the Tannis apart. Half the cryo chamber is gone, trying to get anyone awake to the escape pods. Spirits, there's no time. Find Mason.
Dea was abandoning ship.
She wouldn't leave unless the situation was dire. Natanis didn't get here on its own. We need to know what happened next.
The rest of the data on this console is corrupt. Perhaps if we find another. Or the Ark's SAM node.
Alright, let's keep looking. Ugh, this one also needs power.
Maybe we can use the same trick as last time? Divert power from something else?
Well, we're not going that way.
Cryogenics ability update. Just received confirmation with the exception of the leadership and life support teams or passengers have entered cryostasis and are sleeping soundly. Cena is on her way up to you now to oversee the closure of your pods. If you haven't changed into your uniforms, do so now that we hit our departure time. Once everyone is asleep, I'll do one final round, then join you in the Abyss rigs. No one tried to jump ship. Don't know if I'm impressed or nervous everyone that confident in the mission. Don't stay up too late, Riggs, or you'll be an old man by the time we reach Helios. Navi, Justina said it was fine if you oversaw my pod closure. I know I said I wouldn't go against procedure, but I want your face to be the last thing I see in the Milky Way. You can scope me while I enter cryo. See you soon, Mason. Yeah. You want to tell us more about that, Avi?
The door should now be operational, Pathfinder.
Now that
Avitus, over
door
here.
is powered. Apparently, we want to take a look at the console real bad.
There's still life in this one.
Sam, how are we doing?
Mason, bring it back.
The video's corrupt on this one too.
What about audio?
Repairing now. One moment, please.
We need to remain objective.
Yeah, I've never been objective when it comes to Mason.
Try, for his sake.
Playing audio now.
Sam, how far to Abby's pod? 300 meters. An easy stroll then. Damn it! Maybe not so easy.
Where's the rest of it?
That is all I could recover.
Damn it.
He was looking for your pod. Do you remember anything before waking up on Havarl?
I told you. My first memory was clawing out of my stasis pod.
Then we keep looking.
Well, the ship is looking anyway like our own arc. Then our room would be
That door
over
leads
there.
to the SAM node. We've got to get in there.
So maybe if we use that
The
console.
sound node should now be accessible.
Samuel should be here, as the guys were already talking. What were we saying?
Sam, where's the Pathfinder? Where's Mason?
Avi. Commence. Stars.
Avi, isn't that what Mason called you?
He's the only one who calls me that.
My counterpart is suffering from severe trauma. If I partition the damage, it may be able to speak with us.
Be careful. I don't want to lose this Sam because we rushed for answers.
Avitus Riggs. Welcome home.
Sam, Mason sent coordinates to this location. I need to find him.
You are mistaken. I sent the coordinates.
By yourself?
What do you mean, you sent the coordinates?
The Pathfinder ordered me to help Avitus find a home for the Turians. I located our destination, HO47C, then sought out Avitus.
Why would Mason do that?
It was his last request.
This thing's still busted. It doesn't know what it's talking about.
We should have access to Mason's logs. Maybe there's something in there.
Abby, whatever we hit, a piece of it shredded my suit. Stings like hell, but spirits, it's beautiful. I need you to go on for the both of us. Don't let that temper get the better of you. Sam, commence transfer.
Yes, Pathfinder.
Even the stars look brighter.
He died before the transfer was complete. That must be the source of Sam's trauma.
Why bring me here? What was the point?
To complete the transfer, the Turians need a Pathfinder.
I can't.
Why not?
What do you mean you can't?
I never thought I'd get the job. My whole career, I worked alone. I don't know how to lead people. I don't want to lead people.
I mean, he took care of things on Haval pretty well, so I don't really have any doubts that he could do it. It's just not if I should force him on it or if I should make it his call. I think it should still be his call. I have no say in if he needs to be that or not.
Mason's last act was transferring Sam to you, but I can't make you take the job.
I'd only let him down.
Suvi, call Tan. Tell him we found the Turian Ark. Need a pickup for the Sam node.
And the Turian Pathfinder?
He didn't make it.
Well, so much about that. Interesting result. I thought he would still do it, but if he thinks he would just disappoint people, and well, I'd like to have more Pathfinders, obviously, but having saved the Ark is good enough in my book. I'm not gonna force people to work. Not if they really don't want to. So we could go here. I'll go somewhere else first. Let's actually stay here and investigate this world while we're here. Ruins of Severangown exploratory missions dot Fyra's surface crushed by the planet's power gravity and half buried by its winds.
Anomaly on sensors.
Nundry's cracked surface contains large deposits of magnesium and cobalt. Constant volcanic activity fuels streams of lava that glimmer from orbit.
Anomaly found.
Well, volcano.
Anomaly on sensors.
Barren moon is.
We've got a crater.
Ancient impact crater contains traces of radioactive material, element 0, and metals not normally found on the planet. Barren moon is more scientifically interesting than its planet Amayono, owning 2 traces of element 0 detectable from orbit. Huh? The planet looks kind of nice. Wait, that is the planet that was supposed to be the new Turian homeworld? Something's not quite right. I'm not an expert on, planets and all, but shattered by the scourge, so many viable planets now debris. Due to the lack of atmosphere, few life forms are present. Few, but there are life forms present. Interesting. Excessive solar and cosmetic radiation detected, confinement to nomad advised. Holy moly. Ugh, what? Oh. Why don't I just unequip the shotgun, I think, right?
Wow. Look at all this. The Scourge did a number here, didn't it? To think this was supposed to be the Turian home, now the exiles have taken over.
Cosmic radiation is off the charts, Ryder. You'll need to stay in the Nomad.
What good are these fancy suits if they don't block radiation?
In normal situations, they do. But this planet's magnetic field was disrupted when it cracked open.
No kidding.
No protection from a cosmic ray tearing you apart at the molecular level.
So stick to the Nomad.
Descent engine engaged. Good luck, Ryder.
Alright, let's take a look around. The sound is muffled again because it has pretty much no atmosphere again.
More than we're used to, Pathfinder. Gil says you shouldn't worry about accidentally hitting escape velocity.
Nomad should compensate for the lower gravity. To a degree.
What's that? Something down there. Nice.
Sam, what is that?
A mining dome, Pathfinder. You should be able to exit the Nomad once inside.
What about the crazy space radiation?
The dome structure prevents cosmic rays from entering.
I need to get more acquainted with the low G situation here because the Nomad is behaving much differently than before, which I like because it shows that they try to get this to work like accurately or almost. Yeah, I want that weapon.
Let's see you do it. Watch the grenade! Exiles, heads up!
An undocumented mineral has been detected, Pathfinder.
I'll take a look at that in a second.
Calla was right. Exiles everywhere. What would they want with this place?
Pathfinder, I detect a data pad nearby. It may provide answers.
Exile Rock Runner. So has a lot of nickel. I think we might get enough nickel here to do stuff. Not sure if I need nickel for anything. So far I always had enough because I was just deconstructing everything instead of selling it, and I have also been pretty thorough with exploring stuff, so it's also that. Storage tank, storing helium-3? Okay. Alright, there's a data pad. Loadout station. Plenty of helium-3 so at the side, but I think we'll deplete it pretty quickly. Once we finish here, head back to the base, cracks will add it to the stash. In case you didn't get a new passcode, it's 63QQ. It's 63 and data corrupted.
They're mining helium-3?
The main component in shuttle fuel, Pathfinder. It can also be used to make highly effective explosives.
Just what we...
Hey asshole, don't think flying off the ass end of nowhere will save you. You still owe me 80k, and you're going to make good. If I have to cart myself over to the broken dump and shake the credits out of you myself, I will. You better be making your haul over there, because when you come back, you've got me to answer to, asshole. Hey, you left without saying goodbye. You're coming back, right? Did I do something? 1 second you're telling me I'm the guy for you, we should settle down, try and make the best of Kadara, yada yada, the next... Okay, forget it. You take all the time you need over there, make a big score like you want. Then you can come back. I'm not going anywhere. I'll be here, waiting. Not respond, automated receipt, thanks for your purchase, sorry melding, part 5. Subtotal 50 credits, convenience fee 2 credits, platinum members discount 3 credits, total 49 credits. If you have an issue with the purchase, please contact our customer service external data address. Do not respond to this message. Sorry, melding. Oh. Weird purchase.
The attached passcode is only a fragment. Data here indicates other mining domes. I've added the locations to your map.
Sam? Taking a look at that pretty soon. Oh, alright. So we can leave.
That data pad we found mentioned a guy named Krex. Any idea who that is?
Doesn't ring a bell. If he's out here, he might be dangerous.
Was there a rock in there that I missed for the hitting the rocks for science quest thing? Let's go back. I think Sam mentioned something, but really nothing appeared on the scanner, I think. Any indication where exactly it's supposed to be at? No. Titanium. Ooh. Okay, so there's multiple forward station drop points and more rocks and code snippets. Outpost bases are the outcast bases are the outlaw bases are down there. Guess we're gonna go over there then. Interesting. With the whole arc in the background. But the thrusters don't quite behave like I thought they would in this lower G, because since we have less gravity here, the thrusters, if they work the same way as before, yes, assuming that, should actually provide a little bit more of a boost. I mean, there might be things like there's not that much air here, and depending on how the thrusters work, maybe that's actually what's kind of limiting factor here. But basically, since the effective weight of our Nomad is lower here, if we have the same thrust, we should just jump higher with those. But those just don't seem to be changed at all. Shame. Maybe they're a bit more effective, but not much. I think they're more effective. Okay. I just wanted to figure out what happens when I randomly crash into those domes.
Into the airlock, Pathfinder.
Say with a shotgun. It's something different. Well, those are pretty far away though. that.
Data type detected, Pathfinder.
Could have probably at some point in the game considered just making a second kind of spec in order to have additional options when the normal sniping routine just doesn't do it really well.
An undocumented mineral has been detected, Pathfinder.
But only recently I've actually had enough skill points to just have something left over, because at the final levels of each ability you really get something amazing. Like for Tactical Cloak, for instance, the whole that you remain cloaked a few seconds after the actual shot goes off is huge, because it allows me to get another sniper rifle shot in, or if I'm using my assault rifle or the shotgun, it allows me to get a lot of shots in, which all of those damage are amplified with the Tactical Cloak.
That scan completes my mineral database. The geophysics VI is functioning at peak performance.
Chief Lucan will be happy to see his baby running smoothly.
The VI isn't his child, Pathfinder.
It's just a saying. Never mind.
So, as I was saying, the last levels of every ability are pretty powerful, so I wanted really to just get all of it in order to see how effective they can be. Too, with some of them, the improvement is kind of minimal. That I throw 2 incinerations instead of 1 is actually not that much of a benefit, since incineration without any sort of combo just doesn't do that much. But, well, I had to invest a lot of points into that, so I didn't have enough left over to just invest into some completely new abilities for new weapons or any of those things. So that's part of the reason for me for why I did not play around with different profiles. Though, as was said in the very beginning of the game, we can technically switch between profiles just in the middle of a fight and then just play a different role than the sniper. But admittedly, even with the same profile now, I can just switch to the shotgun and I can kind of just rush into melee range and just blast idiots with it, which I find to be hilarious. But your experience on that may of course vary. The assholes who stole my boots. I get it. We're all bored out here in the cells and need a little entertainment. You had your fun. Now give them back before I get frostbite on my goddamn toes. I'm not angry yet. But if I don't see those boots in the next 2 hours, whichever little shit did this is getting curb stomped into the excavator. I've been thinking. You ever stop and take a look at your life and think, how the hell did I get here? I'm lying here. I'm lying here trying to fall asleep. All I can think about is what life would have been like if I hadn't taken part in this stupid rebellion. I had this picture of how my life was going to go, but Sloan got people so excited. I just kind of went with the flow, without thinking of the consequences. Now I can't even remember what it is I wanted. Sorry, late night thinking all that. Nothing I can do about it now. I guess you always give such good advice. You were the first person I thought to contact. I don't expect you to say anything to make me feel better. I just needed to get it out. Sleep well, we'll talk soon. I'm fine, I know you're worried, but I'm okay, I promise. Eldon is fine. Sure, it's about 1,000 degrees, water salt is a premium, everyone's trying to kill me, but other than that, I'm really great. I was supposed to make you laugh. Now I can't just picture you worrying about me all over again. But really, I'll be okay. I got a good with one of the gang leaders here, Victoran, and he's treating me alright. And the salvager who flies here from Kadara said she can bring me supplies, if I have the credits. Bet I'm better off with you. Bet I'm better off than you, scooping dust from a busted planet. Hang in there, okay? Life right now might be a little rough, but we're just backstage. Our time in the spotlight is still coming. One day. Any day now. Lock in Caitlin Perot. I've never been so wrong in my life. I think I almost killed Baxter. Dear God, I could have got the whole team killed. All those cat soldiers and ships we keep running into, they were following a signal we used to track the lockers from the Solarian Ark. Our equipment and tags were like a goddamn lighthouse for them. Baxter took Marcus's shotgun and blew a hole in the transceiver. Just as a huge cat ship appeared right over our position. I shot Baxter in the leg before I realized he just saved all our lives. You know, Baxter used to be an adventurer like you, then he took a shot in the leg. Once we all got to shelter, Marcus splintered the leg and offered Baxter one hell of an apology plus a contract. I think he said, "Thank you, idiot." I'm stitching his vagabond's patch onto his gear myself. Least I can do. We'll stick to using Baxter's equipment from now on. It'll be harder for me to track us, but harder for the cat too. We'll be okay, we just need to stick together.
You've got to wonder how all these personal lockers got off the Solarian.
Checking in like you asked. Found a decent batch of helium-3 soil here. I think we can mine this for another week at last. Might even be enough for Krex to finish this one. Feel free to take what you ever want from the base. Passcode is...
This Krex must be in charge of mining helium-3. He's the one we need to stop.
The passcode is still incomplete, Pathfinder. I require one more fragment.
Alright.
Sam, I need info on the Exile base. What do you have for me?
The base is comprised of two mining domes. The second can only be accessed with a passcode. I also detect multiple frequencies originating from the area. They have communication with Kadara.
Thank God these domes are easy to see from far because, you know, red dome and the rest is just gray rocks, you know. Kind of makes it easier to find. Oh, they have a fucking mech. There's that mech. I'll get to you in a sec. Hi there.
Another data pad nearby, Pathfinder.
In a moment. Alright. Hey from Godara, hey Kellogg, the gang here has a bet going and we need you to settle this. This cracked guy we keep hearing about. Ask him if he's a real scientist and see how he reacts. Like he's Krogan, right? Don't they have brains the size of walnuts or something? Have you actually seen him work? Can he count above 10? Ha, okay, but seriously, you have to tell me what he's like. I hear he's a nightmare to work with. Come back soon as we can hear all the stories. Holy S, we got to try out those hydras today. Can't believe we left before they arrived. Shit, Caleb. You could see them in action. With these babies in our lineup, we'll stomp the collective for sure. Hey, I wonder if I could get a few for H something. I bet they'd kick some serious ass in Logi. Maybe you could give Krex an epic punch right in the quad. If you do, take a picture for me. Just go for it. We all see the way you stare at Kessia. From the way you used to talk, it sounds like you two knew each other on Kadara. I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess you came here for her. Just ask her out. You were one of the best smugglers on Kadara and now you're sitting pretty on a big score from this venture. If that's not the most eligible bachelorette material, I don't know what is. Besides, we're Turian not half bad looking. She likes you, trust me. It was out of favor and close to deal with Kessia. We're sick of you mooning over her. As for Krex, look asshole, you can harass me all you want, but it won't make the guys work any faster. You get your helium 3 so when we're good and finished. You want to ship this back to the base yourself? Fine, but leave my team alone. Passcode is data corrupted.
Sam, you get that fragment?
I've completed the passcode, Pathfinder, marking the XL base in your system.
Good. Let's put an end to whatever Krex is doing.
Oh yeah, uranium. I was kind of looking forward to having more of that. I'm lying. I don't really care how much uranium I have. Did I check that part upstairs? I don't think I did. I don't know. Well, there's only shield generators here and a lookout and a lookout station. Loadout station. I guess they're here because we really can't change the loadout at our forward stations because we would need to leave the Nomad in order to do that. So the game programmers said, okay, good. If you need to change loadout, you can do this in those mining domes. Anyway, good. There's another forward station drop point, and then there's Vitras. There's something for Vitra going on way over there.
Crazy to think this dust is packed with valuable resources.
An effect of solar radiation. The radiation is also partly what makes this planet dangerous. Activating automated forward station deployment. Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
But in any event, we're not going to continue this right now, but in the next episode we'll actually do a favor for Vitra, who apparently has a lead for something here. I don't entirely remember how we got to this lead, but probably her sister was involved, Sid, you know. So it's probably going to be highly enjoyable, and we're going to see that next time. Have a good one. Also there's unimportant stuff about growing scientists and stuff, but who cares about that when something's going on with Rita, right?